Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Josh here, not for PokeJacks. Today we're going to talk about Storm Emeralda. Yeah, I know I pronounced it wrong earlier. I think I was saying Emerald Storm or Storm Emerald, Storm Emeralda. I apologize for that. But currently, this is what we're sitting at for the market. Each booster box contains 30 packs, five random cards per each pack. And right now, their market price is about 190. As I said, if you be patient, the price will go down. I got it on the 1 month view right here. You can see on the 31st, prices were at 206, and they have tanked by 7%. And today, the average price being sold is about 191, but your market price is 190.99. We're going to go into more data. We're going to go look at the very beginning where it was first released. And 31st, that's release date. So we were looking at 199, 226. 200, 200, 200, 200, 199. Got some one sold with no shrink. 206. This is all on the first. And then on the first, you start seeing 199, 199, 198. Another one for 206. I want to say probably price jumps based off of, the star. What percentage they are. 100% gold star. Their reputation. And as we move into the second today, 192, 192, 187, 189, 186, 186, 186, 186. So as I said, if you can be patient, it'll pan out. If you usually wait a week or 2 weeks, the price will drop. And that's when it makes sense for me to get it to y'all. Cause, I'd like to sell it, around 169, 174. So it's getting close. I'm looking at some of my suppliers, and it's getting to that range where I would feel comfortable to buy some. But I'm still going to wait it out another week. Like I said, it's already been 3 days. So 31st, today's the 2nd, and the price has already come down dramatically. So 7%, from 220 basically to 190. It is coming down. Looking at some of the reputable sellers out of the rip, this 5,000 sellers, 186, 186. That the seller has 10,000 plus sales. So even some of the reputable sellers, they're already selling it at a lower price at 186. I'm not sure what they purchased theirs at. That's the question. I know originally when I was looking at it, I was looking around 180, between 180 and 169, which then, that's with me then having to factor in a margin and just at my time, it didn't make sense. That's why I try to wait a week, 2 weeks. Kind of like, if you watch Pokey, that's kind of his strategy as well. Kind of let it cool down a little bit. It will cool down. Like I said, the first week, 2 weeks at release, it is freaking insane, and the price drops very quickly. Like I said, that's a huge dip in a short amount of time. So we're looking at singles. As yesterday, there was no Mega Rayquaza on there. Mega Rayquaza EX, one of the SARs. Today there is. Its market price is $8.59. So we're going to take a look at it, see if it's even sold, or if any of them that's sold. As we wait for it to load up. Oh, there we go. There is the Mega Rayquaza. Right now near mint, $8.29. Let's see, market price is $8.59. Looks like one has sold so far. One sold for $859.99. And you have how many sellers right now? Let's check and see how many sellers we have. We have 3 sellers. So right now, 3 people pulled it. I'd say the sale, if your most reputable one's probably with 100%, with 1,500 sales. They have 100%. Your next one's 17 with a 99.9%. And then you have a secondary one for 99.8%. So 3 of them. That's it. 3. This person has 3 available. One. So right now on the market, you have 5 Mega Rayquaza. Singles. Would I buy at $8.29? No, I would not. I would wait it out. Like I said, typically you're at the heat of the moment. So the one that did sell for $859.99, probably they're trying to get it. Hopefully it is in a great condition so they can get it to PSA, get it graded. Get that 10, that 9. So they can flip it for a higher margin. But I personally would wait a little bit longer, and I would expect that $859 to drop. That's just my opinion, just based off of history of other cards. We'll go back and see what else. So nobody has pulled a gold card from what it looks like. We got a lot of the same cards as of yesterday are on TCG Player as listed. So, but no, so far no gold Mega Rayquaza. So I would be curious which one's gonna reign supreme. Will it be the SAR or will it be the MUR for the Mega Rayquaza? But like I said, if you can be patient, you can wait it out. Like I said, wait it out. Don't overspend on Japanese. Let it cool down. Wait a week, wait 2 weeks, where it makes sense. There's a point where the cooldown period, the price, should make sense with the market price. So people can, still make a small margin. Like I said, I don't try to shoot for the moon with Japanese and margins. Just a couple extra bucks. That's a W for me. Depending on the price I get it at, and if it's within reason, it makes sense. To get it to y'all at a fair price. That's the goal for my Japanese collectors is, not super overcharged, rake people over the cold. That's why I wait a week, 2 weeks. So probably by next Friday, I might see where the price is at. Where if the price still continues to trend in a downward trend and it makes sense, I might go ahead and pick up a couple of boxes and get them listed on the website. I've already built it in. I have a price right now of $174.99, but like I said, I'm still waiting. That would be my average after tariffs and shipping and everything. So we'll see how it happens. Like I said, I will wait a little bit longer and see when it makes sense. But just wanted to make a quick update video on the new set. Like I said, you wait, you be patient, don't buy right off the rip, things make sense then. But if you buy right off the rip at the pre-order price, that from any supplier or maybe anybody here in the United States, you're going to pay a lot of money. Give it time, give it a week, let it cool down. It will go down. It's history. It shows, it's probably going to go in waves, up and down trend. The 30th anniversary Japanese will be coming out too soon. You have the English first coming out for the 30th, and then you'll have the Rayquaza set for the English after the 30th, from my understanding, which is like November. Don't quote me on that. I have to make sure to do my homework on it. But there is no set between Pitch Black and the 30th anniversary that I am aware of. I haven't seen anything yet in distribution for pre-orders, besides the Series 3 first partner illustrations, which I'll be getting a few of those in here this week with my Pal World. But that's all I have for you today. I wish y'all nothing best. You have a great Sunday. Appreciate the follows, like, and supports. Please subscribe. And that'll be it for today. 904 out.